Dolphins are often called the smartest animals in the ocean, but one true story proved their intelligence goes far beyond survival. This is not a myth. This is not a movie scene. This is a real story that changed how scientists see animal emotions forever. On a sunny day near a research boat, a stranded pilot whale struggled in shallows. A pod of dolphins appeared. Instead of ignoring the scene, they surrounded the whale, nudging and supporting it, forming a raft. Hours passed. The dolphins kept vigil, guiding the whale toward deeper water as tide rose. Observers noted behaviors that looked like planning, communication, and empathy. Dolphins taking turns to propel the heavy whale, staying close when it rested. Researchers watched, stunned. Their textbooks shifted from cold instinct models to recognizing complex social bonds and emotional awareness in cetaceans. The event prompted new studies on cooperation, grief, and pro-social behavior in animals. That afternoon blurred lines between human and animal feeling, reminding us intelligence includes heart and brain. She was found tangled in nets off the Florida coast, a young dolphin small enough to fit rescuers' arms. Weak, injured, and alone, she was carried to a clinic. Marine researchers wrapped her wounds and watched for signs of hope. Months passed. Feeding, gentle swims in saltwater pools, each small victory celebrated by team. They fitted her with a tracking tag before release, tiny beacon stitched to her dorsal fin. Scientists named her Maya, name like a promise. When the day came, she slipped back into the ocean. Powerful and hesitant, gone, a dark curve beneath the waves. The tag pinged for a while, then went silent. Months turned into years, and Maya disappeared into the vast blue. Researchers sighed and assumed she would never be seen again. Yet her story lived on in logs, in lab notebooks, and in quiet hope that every vanished ping might once more become a chorus. Proof that rescue can change a life, even if the sea keeps its secrets. Almost 12 years after a rescue, a research boat drifted quietly when a dolphin approached, curious. Scientists leaned over the rail, checking familiar markings, and narrator reveals it, Maya. The surprise was not only her return, but her behavior. Maya didn't flee. She stayed, circling the boat slowly as if revisiting an old memory. Cameras clicked, breath held. Then, as if summoned by that same memory, another dolphin surfaced, the male who had been rescued and released with Maya years earlier. Recognition flashed between them, a quick nudge, synchronized turns, a soft choreography of friends reunited. The researchers watched in stunned silence, witnessing bonds that outlasted time and distance. Maya swam alongside her companion, briefly inspecting the humans, then kept weaving around the vessel, protective and familiar. That reunion offered a profound glimpse into dolphins' social memory and loyalty, reminding us that these animals carry relationships through years and across seas. The boat became a stage for a moving reminder. Nature's connections are resilient, surprising, and touching. I watch the ocean and think about dolphins, clever, social, and eerily human in some ways. Scientists later confirmed an incredible fact. Dolphins can recognize each other's unique whistles even after 10 to 20 years apart. Imagine a sound that acts like a name, assigned at birth, carried through decades like a memory tag. Their brains are highly developed. They show self-awareness when tested, solve puzzles with creative flair, and hold long-term emotional memories of friends and rivals. In my mind, I see a pod reuniting, whistles exchanging like old greetings, each pitch a story of shared hunts, narrow escapes, and playful days. This level of intelligence was once believed to exist only in humans, and yet here it is, echoing across waves. It changes how I feel about intelligence, empathy, and who deserves moral consideration. Dolphins don't just react, they remember, call, and care. That small sound, a signature whistle, becomes proof. Minds beneath the waves, rich, social, and very much alive and endlessly curious indeed. Imagine a wide blue ocean. A dolphin surfaces and recognizes a human friend after 12 years apart. The narrator describes the scene, water glinting, an unexpected reunion, the human awed, the dolphin nudging gently. This story proves a powerful truth. Animals aren't less intelligent than we are. They're intelligent differently. Memory here isn't a cold list of facts. It's a thread woven from scent, sound, swimming patterns, and shared moments. Emotion is present in the tilt of a head, in lingered contact, in the choice to return. Loyalty becomes a living gesture, not a human label, but an action repeated across years and miles. When a creature remembers and seeks you out after over a decade at sea, it forces us to rethink memory, empathy, and the bonds across species. What we call intelligence should include social depth, long term recognition, and emotional resonance. So, next time an animal reaches toward you in glance, approach, or touch, notice you might meet a mind that remembers, feels, keeps promises.